Greetings and salivations, everyone. I'm Krista, this is Fisher, and welcome to C-Rad. Today I have an update on my Frog Lady inspired egg container mood light, so stay tuned. And if you love our videos and want to see more, please subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss seeing us in the future.
C-Rad.
Well, hello everybody, welcome. We hope everyone's doing totally rad today. I did a video not too long ago on a little Frog Lady egg inspired sippy cup to use with the child plush, and I have some updates to this. And during that video, I had talked about making a mood light that was also Frog Lady egg inspired. So guys, I've pretty much finished that, so I'm going to talk about what I did today. And of course, there's some updates on this and some things I learned along the way. So yeah, I'll fill you in on those too. So first update, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I put a light inside the sippy cup. And let me see if I can turn the lights down a little bit in here so you can get a better look at how good it glows. So I'm sure you can see it glowing there a little bit. It's not really dark enough outside right now for it to really glow, but it gives you an idea of what this will look like. I'm using the same technology in my mood light, so let's turn those lights back on and let me show you guys what I did. Fisher, I see you're enjoying your cookie there.
It's so good, guys. I love it.
Well, little dude, I'm gonna set you to the side so you can enjoy your cookie along with your egg bottle while I show everyone how I made the mood light. So if you missed the other video, I had started the mood light. I had to actually grow my water beads, but what you're gonna need for it is a plastic gallon container or a container of any size that you wish. These water beads, and I'll put the link to these in the description of the video and to the containers that I got. That way if you want to grab those, you can. You're also going to need some submersible candles. I chose the clear kind, but these are just waterproof little tea lights. So these are going to go in your mood light as well. And this I learned from a few of my viewers, and thank you guys so much for the tips. But instead of tap water, I used distilled water. This kind of helps the water from becoming too cloudy, and I've also been told by a few people that the water beads, if you don't change the water consistently, can get moldy. So the distilled water is hopefully going to help kind of curb that a little bit, but I'm still going to recommend changing the water as you see it kind of getting murky, but hopefully the distilled water helps. Oh, and I cannot forget the most important thing, the blue food coloring. Yes, going to need that to get your water the lovely light blue color of the Frog Lady egg container. So guys, as you can see here, I know the lights are kind of shining off of it a lot and you can't see it real good, but you've got the eggs floating around there. I've got the awesome blue color. I painted the lid kind of like a metal color, and I kind of weathered it a little bit too, so I used a silver metallic paint and I used a gunmetal paint. I'm not quite done with the lid yet, but guys, I was so proud of this. I wanted to show you guys because it's really super cool. The lights for this are actually inside the lid. I used two because it was such a big container, so I wanted it to really super glow. And I just took some E6000 glue, glued it inside the lid there, and these lights are awesome. Now for the tea lights, you just unscrew the back, or the top, whichever way. And when you get that off there is a little piece of paper inside. Now remove that piece of paper. Now when you remove that piece of paper and then screw the light back together, it turns on, which is awesome. But I don't want mine on all the time, and it's in the water, so I hold on to my little piece of paper, and when I'm not using my mood light, I just unscrew the top, put that back on there, and then close it up real good. But if you're not submersing them and want to use them for something, all you have to do is untwist them lightly and they turn right off. But let me get the paper out of the lid and put it all together so you can see what the mood light looks like. So we've got the two lights on. I'm going to screw it back on here. Sorry that you guys can't see this down here, but I didn't set the table up today because I'm tired. But it now glows. And once again, I know guys you can't see it, so let me turn the lights off and see if that helps at all. And okay, you guys can't really see how good it's glowing here. So what I'm going to try to do is grab my phone and get some really good video of it in a really dark room and insert that right in here. So guys, here we are in the bathroom. That looks awesome. Oh, look at that glow. I love it. And if you move it around a little bit, I just shook it up a little bit so you can see the eggs flopping around. Guys, I love it, and it's making the whole bathroom glow, so it is definitely a pretty killer mood light. Guys, I also brought Fisher's sippy cup in here so you can see just how cool that looks with its little glow. That's pretty awesome. I love it. So yeah, definitely better in the dark, and I grabbed Fisher's little sippy cup so you could see that too. And I love this, and I can't wait for it to get dark out tonight so I can actually see it kind of glow in the background of the room as I'm kind of just doing my work tonight. So that'll be super fun. Now, as I said, you don't have to use that huge gallon container. Guys, I also made a smaller one out of a pickle jar that we had. I still need to paint the top, and I think this one I'm just going to do some craft foam around and kind of attach something to the back, and I want to make this one look really like the Frog Lady's egg container. So yep, another project for you guys to stay tuned for, and I'm looking forward to see how this comes out. But I do already have the light in this one, and I just have the 3 eggs, and I don't have as much blue food coloring in this one, so I might have to add a little bit more. Let's just recap this from beginning to start so you have all the steps together in one spot. You start with your container, whatever size you're going to use, and you drop in the little water beads that you want to use. I use the red ones, are the ones that come out the best. The pink ones are okay too. Of course, you're going to have lots of colors left over because they don't sell them in single colors, but that's okay. So pick out your red ones, your pink ones, drop them in there. I think in the big container I used like 10 to 15 of them, and then as you can see in this little one I just used 3. In Fisher's sippy cup I used 2. But guys, those 2 like fill the whole cup now. They don't kind of bobble around. This bottom one grew so big that it won't even come out the top now. So I might just do 1 if you're doing a sippy cup, and then it gets huge and just kind of floats around there. But I'm okay with the 2 for now. Maybe I'll just do 1 in the future and see how that turns out. But once you get those little water beads in your containers, you're gonna fill your containers with the distilled water, and it takes about 24 to 36 hours for those eggs to grow. When you're filling up your containers with the distilled water in order for your water beads to grow, only fill it up about 3/4 of the way, because when these beads grow, they're going to expand and the water's going to push up. And if you fill it to the top right at the beginning, you're going to have water all over the place. So 3/4 of the way full on that. Now, while they're doing that, it would be good time to use your E6000 glue and glue the bottom of your candle onto the lid. E6000 glue takes about 24 hours to cure, so while your eggs are growing, it's also giving your glue time to set. Of course, you're like, well, if the glue's setting, how do I put the lid back on? Guys, I didn't. I just set something over top of both of the containers so that my animals wouldn't get into them. But once this is dry, and you're sure you're closed up tight there, you can put the lid back on your jar, even if you're not done growing the water beads. So once they are all grown, you'll have your clear liquid and your water beads. You'll have your lid all set and ready to go. If you're gonna paint your lid, once the glue is dry, that would be the time to do that. So okay, on to the important blue food coloring. And guys, this is important. Blue food coloring. If you put 1 drop of blue food coloring in a container this size, it's going to be way too blue. So what I did with mine is I actually took a toothpick and I stuck it in the end of the blue food coloring tube, and then I just kind of dabbed it in the water and then swished it around until I got the shade that I needed. I kept adding, it's like maybe 3 little micro drops in there, and I got that awesome blue color that I like. The gallon container, I carefully, very carefully made sure to get just 1 drop in there, and then I just swirled it around until I got that awesome blue color that mimics the Frog Lady's egg container. So definitely awesome color on that one. This one I might add a little bit more blue, and Fisher's egg bottle is perfect. I did the same thing with this one that I did with the pickle jar guys, just kind of took the end of a toothpick and just got very little on there and swirled it around and made sure I got the exact shade that I was looking for. So hey Fisher, did you finish that cookie?
Yep, and it was so good. Yum, 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 yum.
Well good, I'm glad you enjoyed your cookie. Guys, what did you think of this little DIY? Do you like those mood lights? I just think they're awesome, and I'm gonna try to come up with some other awesome mood lights that are kind of Mandalorian inspired too in the future. So definitely stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more awesome and totally rad things in the future, please subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss seeing us. And I guess there's only one thing left to say, right little dude?
We'll see ya later.